Greetings, salutations, and we have Farkas down there doing a munch, doing what he does best, building out his chunk. But, so, today, what are we talking about? We're talking about this, Pauper Gauntlet. It's going to be starting in about 41 hours. You can see that. You don't really see the seconds. Oh well. So, let's pull it up and look at it. Deck building skills to the test against other players in the Pauper Gauntlet. Players are limited to common cards only. Pretty straightforward. You can only play common cards. So, put together two lists. The first one, Pauper Scout. This is very, very similar to what I ended up running the last Pauper Gauntlet. So your win condition is you are running the factotums. Your counter to East Empire Crafter is that you're running plenty of lethals with some drains mixed in. I found reason to include Ruthless Freebooter because we're running plenty of drain and plenty of lethal. And then just running a Shout Scout kind of shell around it, where we're running Soul Tears, Drain Vitalities, Word Wall, Greybeard Mentor. Just shenanigans to ensue with that. I've had a lot of... I don't remember the exact list we ran last time, but I remember that I've had a lot of success with Whispering Claw Strike since then. So I figured, why not? It's a prophecy, we'll chuck it in. So, this is the most trial and tested deck we've done. Invade is also common. Lethal does very well versus Invade. Against aggro, you do have early guards. Word Wall, Century, Fighters Guild. And you do have possibly early Drain with Freebooter. And then you're down to Giant Bat, etc. But all through your early game, you're going to be running a lot of guards, a lot of lethals, and should be able to, at minimum, be getting 1-for-1 trades, while likely actually getting 2-for-1. So I think you're very decent against a deck that goes wide, or a deck that's trying to go tall. In a mirror match, it's really going to come down to who has the most patience and can get the most value out of their Soul Tears. But that's Pauper Scout. Other deck, Pauper Invade. So, I wanted to actually build a token deck, but while I was putting together the token deck, I saw Bedlam. Put 2 1/1 Scamps in your hand. I was like, you know, those Scamps are yellow. Yellow Scamps trigger Priest of the 8. Huh. How else could I get Scamps? Mythic Dawn Zealot. And then just kind of put together an Invade shell around it. Now, the gate is neutral, so that neutral will trigger your Fabricants. What else? Oh, Marked Man. That's the other neutral. I was like, there's one other neutral in here. The Makeshift Defenses is neutral, which triggers your Fabricants. Otherwise, it's a deck that's trying to go wide while building a gate. I did tech in 3 Executes to go against lethal decks as well as against other Invade decks. Possibly giving you some stabilization against aggro. Aggro is going to be your real killer, and it's why I'm including Guildsworn Revitalizer as a way of gaining health. Even though we're only running about 15 actions, I think it's still solid. Channeler is a really solid prophecy. So, I think this deck's okay. I probably won't end up running it. I catch a lot of flack when we run Invade. Even when it's our meme Invade decks. But I think this is a solid contender, and I think it's a different way to look at the token decks that we traditionally will see alongside the guard decks. And I think it could give you the keywords which allow you to edge out each Empire Crafter, which is what I'm expecting the meta to be. Gameplay. Unless you're fighting to survive, you're trying to hold as many invades in your hand as possible, so that you could trigger them all in one turn, just in case your opponent has removal. Otherwise, play it just like a token deck. Go wide, have fun. That's all we've got here for this. I'd like to go ahead and just say thank you, Watt. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, all of you Bedrock supporters who make this possible. You can still find us on Facebook Gaming. We still stream TESL there on Sundays. Typically, we are doing our gauntlet runs and then just having some fun after they're done. Otherwise, we do games kind of... Well, check out our website. Website in the link below. It has our full stream schedule. That way I don't have to list it off here. Hey, deal? You don't have to listen to me talk? Alright. Good vibes to you, and good night.